is our first match of the day. Moon versus Sini, South Korea versus China. No introduction needed for Moon, obviously. Sini, practice partner of Foggy for quite a long time. Let's see how he plays in this Night Elf mirror. Game 1, LR. Remo, take it away.
Ha! And then you did say Night Elf mirror in the end.
Damn.
How foolish. Now it's, he's still sticking with Orc. Yeah, I was wondering here. It's a new patch, it's a new meta. So much has changed. Is he still playing Orc? And the answer is yes. Not going for a Farseer, which is pretty popular nowadays, even against Night Elf. No, he's going with the Blade Master. Kind of focus style, perhaps. He is a player also sticking with a Blade. And going with a 2 borrowed tech, by the way, without a shop. So, gonna still be a fast tech, but won't be able to heal too much. For Moon, we do have the Keeper of the Grove. Not too surprising. I think this patch is helping out Moon a lot. I feel like he never was the biggest fan of the Demon. He was oftentimes looking towards the Beastmaster, which I think has a lot of weaknesses. I can certainly see him making great use of this Keeper of the Grove.
Oh, hell yeah. He was the inventor of the Entangled Tree and Creep back in 1.29. So he knows how to utilize this. Is this... Ah, the Chinese casters are there. Muted now. Must be Infi, of course. Blade Master goes over for the harass. Has already a sentry ward found here from this little high priest. And with that, a lot of vision for him already. We have a tier 2 tech, as you pointed out, but slightly delayed. For Moon, Huntress transition.
Yeah, this is... We saw this yesterday by Foggy, right? Keeper, early game, hunts, and then early expansion. Is this what Moon is going to do here on tier 1 as well? He's got the resources for it right now, but the sentry ward placement is really, really good for Sini. We'll most likely see wherever it's being put down, if it's being put down. But yeah, it's not coming yet. Moon is gathering a lot of resources here. Alright, something was just created. There it is. Tree of Life really far away. And that should be out of range of the sentry, I think.
I think so too, but this is a position that we've seen before. So maybe with a grunt or a peon, he will still scout it, at least once the Tree of Life walks over. And he will be slow because there's not gonna be Nature's Blessing, I think. But that will take a lot of time, and Sini can prepare for the upcoming harass. Third burrow and shop now. Stuck at 30 supply for quite some time. But it should line up for the tier 2 and then for the Shadow Hunter or TC, whatever he decides to choose. But should be a Shadow Hunter.
And I'm surprised that there's so little scouting here by Sini. I mean, he went for this early harass build, kind of, so he really wants to catch up in experience now. But if he would attack this Tree of Life, it would be the easiest cancel in the world. You perhaps don't even lose a grunt, because, I don't know, Keeper might be busy with something else. But yeah, this is... looking like it's almost too late now. Tree at 800 HP. Nice Wisp Scout there. Confirms where the Blade Master is. And that is a sigh of relief for Moon. Ah, you're on the complete opposite side of the map. You're low HP as well. So, first you have to go back and heal. This should now be time for his tree to actually finish.
Indeed. Moon also a lot of wisps on the map, so he sees whatever Sini is doing. Here's one, at the expansion is one, at the red spot is one, and I guess there's gonna be sentinels on the map as well. Next Entangle against the Blade Master, who just used his heal cell, so healing cancelled. And now he's in Windwalk. Uh-oh, he's revealed, and there we go! Blade Master dies.
He was an inch away from getting a potion. Oh, man.
That hurts. And now the altar is occupied by the Shadow Hunter.
Oh, that's so painful.
That's
so painful.
And that is so perfect for Moon. See, the tree is growing and growing and growing. Finished now. Can walk over. Nothing that Sini can do here.
Yeah, Sini really getting punished here for two things. The first being not scouting well enough against the Tree of Life. That was certainly a mistake. And secondly, not getting a Scroll of Speed. Scroll of Speed would have saved his life there. A little bit greedy, perhaps. And Moon finds the opening, as he does so often. You know what still amazes me? That Nature's Blessing works on treants, dude. That blew my mind yesterday. In case you guys weren't here to hear about this, I didn't know about that. Neo did. Nature's Blessing works on treants. Isn't that sick?
Yep.
I think that's so cool.
A lot of EHP, like 5 armor points. That is so much. But alright, he has to research it first. It's not on tier 2, so can't do it right now, but it's coming. Upgrade for the Hunters and Archers as well. And Sini now creeping up his Shadow Hunter, second clause of attack for him, so the Blade Master will be very well equipped. We have a Torrent Totem and a War Mill. No Bestiary yet. So Headhunters soonish, I guess. For Moon, double Engine of Lore. Oh no, a second Engine of War and an Engine of Lore. So once again, we saw this yesterday, preparing for a Wyvern strategy by Sini. And then he's able to go into mass archers in no time.
Yeah, I think so too. But there's not going to be Wind Riders. Not even a single Bestiary up yet. Nice creep jack here by Moon. He doesn't find any kills, but he keeps him from creeping, and that's good enough. The Orc has 2-1 heroes right now. That is not where you want to be at all. And the tree is entangling. And I don't know, I feel like this is the way it always works. If the super early expo doesn't get cancelled, with players of this level, of course, Moon and Foggy and the like, there's just no way. I have a tough time seeing how is Sini gonna come back into this. There are ways. Focus made the Wind Rider, Harass, Bad Rider, you know, Liquid Fire, all that lame stuff work pretty damn well on TS yesterday. It still wasn't enough in the end, but he made it look very close. But this is a totally different game. This is an army that's mostly based on grunts, which are always okay, except against Talons, I guess, but never amazing. I feel like Sini has to heavily rely on his heroes. Like, they have to carry him. He has to get them up to 4-4, 5-5. But he's so far away from this.
Yeah, and Moon is creeping 2 spots at the same time. The little Nulls here, and the shop is already empty, giving him a big Invo potion and stealing the heal scroll here as well. This is usually Sini's spot to creep, to get experience, to get the item. But not with Moon. He has so much map control right now with a level 4 Keeper of the Grove. He plays him solo, by the way. Yeah, and more Hunters. Pretty sure the Glaive upgrade is done, Treant upgrade is done, and Dryads are coming into the play. And what can Sini do? He has a Berserker, he has now 2 Walkers for the Dispel. Interesting idea, I guess, to go for the Dispel fast against the Treants. I don't even know, does he have Dispel? No. So just Spirit Link, Serpent Wards. By the way, yeah, this is kind of a weird strategy.
And he's going for this attack.
Towers.
When he was on his way, he had 700 gold. He finally spent on something. Alright, he's going for the contain with towers. He is getting reinforced defenses.
Yep.
Okay, this could actually work.
Yep.
I kind of like this attempt. Can he hold this, though?
Reinforced defense is done, so once the towers are up, they have fortified armor.
And now, actually, the grunts do serve a very good purpose.
Exactly.
They are really beefy. They have... Oh, they actually don't have the upgrade, so not 800 HP. Perhaps forgot about this. Perhaps was busy making headhunters. But dude, this is looking very scary suddenly. I thought that there was no tactical opportunity, but there is. He has to hold this position.
Love this position by Sini. 4 Serpent Wards, able to attack everything shop in the build. There's so much space between the Night Elf army and the towers. They should come up. Of course the Hunters do a lot of damage. Of course the Treants do a lot of damage. But he deals with them quite well. Heal Scroll being used as well to save the 2 Headhunters and tangle on the Berserker. But the towers are up in no time. And then have fun dealing with this Huntress if you can retreat. The grunts are falling super fast in the main though. But now towers are up.
Dude, what a sick timing. I've never seen this before. Just give him the expo, it's fine, whatever. And then tower up.
So much piercing damage, man. There is so much piercing damage. Serpent Wards only level 1, okay, but he's about to be level 3, and then they get a big upgrade. The towers have a huge range and are protected, and the Headhunters are in play as well. This is a very, very cool strategy by Sini.
The placement of the tower is also so good. He's like, the 2 in the back are max range away from the tree, but they're still attacking. This is so well thought out. It looked to me like, he didn't know exactly what to do. He's down, you know, in the dumpster. Hard to win this game, but no, he knew exactly what timing to look for. And now he could even expand here.
He could even expand, exactly. He's transitioning, going for Bestiary, more Headhunters, but no tier 3. Moon is expanding in the bottom right now as plan B. But no tier 3, no MGs.
Yeah. I think MG is the only way you break this position, right?
Yeah, absolutely. There was a lot of kills for the Keeper of the Grove, who's now level 5. That will help, certainly. But yeah, we'll see if the expansion comes through or not. Easy to push, of course.
Not scouted either.
Oh, these sentinels, man, they are so good. There were so many of them. Plus the wisps in the trees. And Kodos now.
Good sentry in the middle as well for Sini, seeing whenever the knight was coming in. And of course, Moon is looking for the fight away from the towers. But he's got like kind of mini towers with the serpent wards here, which by the way may be level 2 soon. The SH is almost level 3. May choose that over the heal wave even. Quite a few walkers here for the spell. Not too much mana though. The item goes to the blade. Not sure if he got the experience.
One of the wind against Dryads, of course, not ideal. But yeah, Keeper of the Grove, level 5, so no experience for him, but maybe he got it nevertheless.
Yeah, and this was the SH's level 3 as well. Big upgrade, regardless of what skill he goes for. Unless, I guess, Hex, but he certainly won't be doing this.
That was also a cool position for the Keeper, for the Shadow Hunter, who was protected by the building, so he could regen mana the entire time. Now he has a Potion of Mana, and for the next fight, another Clarity. So that should be a lot of Serpent Wards, and Moon can't push into this. He sees the expansion now, or he sees the movement. Moon cancels the expansion right away. And it's 1 base versus 1 base, with decent Orc heroes against a great Keeper of the Grove.
Yeah, and tons of gold on Moon, dude. He's almost got 2,000.
Whoa. Why? How?
He's been saving like a... I want to say a Schwab, but I don't know what that's called in English. Schaffe, Häusle baue.
He's like a Scotsman.
What, the Scottish? They say it as well?
Yeah.
Okay. The more you know. Again, the Sentinels here protecting against the Blade Master. Such good usage.
Alchemist second with a second Invo Potion. Never bad against the physical damage of a Blade Master with 2 claws and 2 circlets. And Sini is expanding now. Towers first. Great Hall second.
Couldn't he just expand up there? Wouldn't that be better?
It's easier to push as well. Goes for the safe route, I guess.
But it's much better protected as well.
It's much better protected, and this is kind of a waste of resources now. I mean, the timing was flawless here, but that's quite a bit of gold that he invested that won't be used. I mean, it protects him from another Moon expansion, so it's basically a passive investment here.
True. Moon still with a lot of resources, getting a bigger and bigger army. The numbers are looking pretty good for him, but it's not the most powerful late-game army. It's Hunts and Dryads. Especially against piercing damage, will suffer quite a bit. And yeah, Headhunters have been buffed in the new patch, as we're all aware.
It's, by the way, Serpent Ward's level 1 still, so heal wave 2.
Okay. Would love to get level 4 here on the SH.
Oh yeah.
Every skill here for him levels up incredibly well. That's like really cool on the new SH, right? If you don't go for Hex, every level up is a massive deal.
Absolutely. So, Sentinel against the Blade Master, he's going for the rat spot. That's quite a big one. With Acid Bomb, of course, easy to creep. We have double Heal Scroll and Book of the Dead here, but there is Dispel on the Walkers, so it should be dealt with easily. Cactus Pipe, nice for Master Spell. Gets 1 Dryad for free, though.
Only 1 ensnare to use. That's the issue with this build here. He's got a lot of Headhunters, but not much control. And Moon wants to get rid of that control. We have to take a look out, keep a lookout on the mana. Walkers have okay mana still. Once they're out of mana, then this Keeper can suddenly become super terrifying again. And this Cardgast Pipe is definitely gonna help him.
It's gonna be Mass Entangle. Is he expanding again? Yes, he is. So that must be Mountain Giants then soon, right? No. Just going for more upgrades, more Huntress.
And when the army is not with the towers up here, he can certainly break this. SH is level 4. Not quite, but soon. Blade Master also soon to be level 4. These are some big level ups for Sini on the horizon.
So he tanks with the Treants, with the 5 armor. That's nice. No tower micro here.
You know what? With the SH build without Hex, Tranquility could be sick. Because he only has the 1 Raider.
He has the Wand of the Wind still, and he saves it for exactly that purpose. Because of course there's no disable. I mean, there's also Ensnare, but only 1, as you pointed out. But yeah, this free disable is very nice now for Sini.
Oh, dude, we're going tier 3 for Sini, a Shredder. This is a serious macro game now.
Yeah.
Towers have, by the way, been killed here. Didn't even see it. And the SH hits his level 4 and another claws of attack. Ooh, baby.
Medallion of Courage for the Alchemist. And I think for the Alchemist, it's a pretty good item. Damage, HP, and mana, all he needs.
Yeah. He's a little low on armor here.
Yeah.
Didn't find any rings, as it seems. He found a ring, actually, in the early game, but sold it for slot space.
Following the Hawk advice, ring is bad on Alchemist. We do not agree.
Tier 3 here soon to be coming in. This will be some massive upgrades. It will be Orb of Lightning, it will be Kodo Aura, it will be Troll Berserkers, Master Training on the Walkers.
Orb of Lightning, so nice against the Treants because of the Purge. Extra, this is so much more damage then. But alright, Invo Potion popped. We have 74 supply for Moon, only 54 for Sini. This expansion needs to pay off, and then he has to start production like super quick, and that's why he's going for the second Beastery. 4 production buildings now for Sini. Oh, Demolishes and Burning Oil.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. So he's gonna have the Headhunters in front, or soon to be Berserkers, and then the layer behind this will be Demolishers.
Well,
If the Dryads try to die for those kills,
the Demolishers will be very protected. There's still a few Grunts, still a Raider, then the Headhunters, then the Casters, then the Kodo, and in between some Serpent Wards.
Yeah. You know what we could see on tier 3, Neo? We know what we could see?
Well, Torrents are actually not too bad. I mean, there's no magic damage.
Yeah. As long as there's mana for the spell. Pulverize against Huntresses, dude. Ooh, baby.
Yeah, look at how many artists there are and how much stuff there is in general. Like, this is mass. This is pure mass. And Torrents are designed for ground mass. Or to kill ground mass, actually.
Big army, though, now for Moon. If he goes for timing here soon, this could be scary for Sini. He doesn't have the numbers just yet. But as you said, it's mass. It's not necessarily exactly class. The archers aren't tier 3 upgraded. They don't have marksmanship, but other than that, they do have very good upgrades. 2-2 on archers and huntresses. Nothing for the dryads, of course.
Moon is coming in with the tree and Taraz. We do have a few wyvern and envenomed spears is on the way. Can he deal with this? Level 4 alchemist as well. Triple heal scroll for Moon. And now Sini is supply suck. Didn't spend his 7. Okay, now he spent it. Just in time. So how well can he protect the wyvern? How well can he protect the demolisher? That's his damage. Does he have an orb of lightning? Not yet.
And no survivability on the Blade Master here is really sketchy. He's moving forward into a bad position. It's hard here to engage into the battle with his own building placement. Scroll speed here to get into that better position, and here we go. This is the big battle where everything might be getting decided. Level 4 for the Blade Master as well. And the Demolishers so far don't seem to be doing too much damage. Everything's still pretty healthy here. For Moon, he used the first scroll of healing. He brought 3 scrolls of healing to this battle.
2 are gone, actually.
Yeah.
And the Demolisher
dropping so low.
Yeah, it's true, man. Level 5 on the Alchemist. He's just chewing through this. He's losing a lot himself, but not nearly as much as Sini. And now the floodgates are open to kill the Demolisher. And with that, I think Sini can't hold this anymore. The Raider is falling as well. The base here has evaporated. And yeah, this should be GG right now. 41, new summons, 41 supply, and the Shadow Hunter is in trouble. Cyclone now super close to 6. The Blade Master has no potion. Almost dying here. But the next kill is level 6, and then everything gets healed back up. Shadow Hunter's out of the fight as well. Shop is gone. Still no orb. This must be no chance of healing. Yep, GG. Moonman, quite a good comeback.
Yeah, after he lost that expo, it looked like almost over there.
Yeah.
I think Sini really should have expanded up there. That was so well protected. Transitions were so far away. There was no way he was going to break this with hunts and dryads. But if you expand there, I guess it's difficult to defend your expo and your main. But I feel like that was a bit of a missed opportunity, perhaps. But very impressive comeback, certainly, from Moon.
Indeed. Sini, of course, with a great idea, and Tough Hunted Tactics is pointing that out as well with the €1 donation for us. Thank you very much. He says, that expansion siege was the shit. If I wasn't sitting down, I would have shat myself. Okay, glad you enjoy this. And as we said, nice comeback by Moon. But Sini, yeah, not really pressuring Moon's one base play there. And then he hoarded up to 2,000 gold, spent it all, 20 supply advantage. Very hard to come back from this. Maybe not going for an expansion and tower the main as well could be an idea.
Yeah, also the position to start that fight was so bad for him. He was like running to this bottleneck, and Moon had the perfect arc. He was setting it up in like 100 degrees almost. He was partly up on the high ground at the laboratory, waiting for the orc to come in. Maybe a flank could have been an idea, but that's more like StarCraft thinking. We don't really have that in Warcraft 3. It was a really scary timing that Moon manufactured there. Honestly, I don't know what the right answer there is. If you do have, I have no idea actually. I don't know.
Yeah, I
think the Demolisher looked really underwhelming.
I don't know. Against the Hunters in the back, he was really good, but he started to attack the heroes first. That's not enough damage. Then he shot into like empty space. That was also not the best. Once he attacked like 4 Hunters, that was 200 damage a shot or something. So that was nice, but just a little too late.
I don't know. Like the AoE of a Demolisher is far from the AoE of fragmentation shots, for example.
Yes, of course, but he still hit 4 Hunters at the same time.
Yeah, but the one in the middle takes real damage. The other 2 take like 10 damage, maybe. It's not that much damage. And the Burning Oil, I've seen it rarely. I don't know how good it actually is. It's a little bit of tick damage. I just think as far as damage dealers go, I think most, like Demolishers and Meat Wagons both are like meh.
All right.
With just their normal attacks.
Thank you, Xerox, for the 7-month resub. B2W Neo, B2W Remo, Pocket Champ, Hype. Thank you very much, man, for the continuous support. Map number 2. It's once again Night Elf versus Orc. Of course, Sini can't change that back. And here are your 2 players while we load in to game number 2.
All right. Man, I thought that tier 3 tech was such a good idea. You know, you're going to have Berserkers, you're going to have Kodo Aura, which, by the way, he didn't get the upgraded Kodo Aura. That should have helped him quite a bit. He went for Wind Riders as well.
Yeah, the
good against Huntresses, but against the Archer and Dryad backline. But I mean, that's the old Orc problem, right? When your army gets too big, everything blocks itself. So you kind of have to add in air because they're unaffected by this.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, against Dryads and so many Archers and the Alchemist, I agree that wasn't maybe the best choice, but you're right.
After the first expo of Moonfell, then I would have loved to switch players. Send out Sini, put in Lin. Let's see what he does, you know? Because he would have probably done something amazing.
Blade Master without a barracks. Once again, interesting build by Sini. Not too much creeping, lots of harass then, with an early shop as well. Yeah. Moon, Keeper of the Grove for him, an Engine of War against the green spot. We saw this quite a bit recently as well.
Yeah, I think Sini is expecting the Merc Camp creep here. He wants to run over with the Scroll of Speed, and then wants to fight against only Treants, because that's all the rage at the moment. Level 1 Treants, use them to creep, then maybe run over and get level 2 somewhere on the way. But that is not the case. And that means the opening, which he blindly went for, is kind of blindly countered by Moon.
Okay. Here's the late barracks. And a second burrow.
Yeah, he had to go for more peons, so he would have, he could retain his lumber income. So he needs more burrows to actually be able to make any grunts. So this is gonna be a late tech then. He has slow speed, he's not gonna pop it. He knows that he's still gonna pop it.
Cast his curse.
Where's the archer? He didn't make an archer? He didn't make an archer to have a faster hunter soul. That's something new. Oh, if he gets the last hit here! Oh, that was so close.
So close.
Oh my god.
So, he's attacking the Engine of War now. If Moon loses that, it's a disaster, but no way. There's no entangle actually, since he went Treants first. Can prevent the damage, steals the first creep, preventing level 2 for the Keeper that way.
And now you're stuck on a Keeper without entangle. And that feels so bad. So actually, this opening is turning out a lot better than I thought it would. Yeah. And yeah, that's the danger of going Treants first. Suddenly you can get harassed and you don't have that control. And yeah, Treants are okay and all, But you would certainly prefer to have Entangle against the Blade Master.
True. We have a Tree of Life in the south for Moon, expanding on basically nothing. I mean, first Huntress now. He only has a 0 on level 1 with Treants, which he's gonna use now to attack the burrows and maybe the grunts. So the Blade Master's forced back as well.
Is he forced back though? I think he could just defend this with 2 grunts plus burrows. I think he should be looking for this expansion.
Yeah, there's no scouting by Sini at all at the moment. And that hurts him. Same as in game 1.
I think he's letting himself be distracted too much by this. Keeper still has decent mana here. He's gonna have another summon of the Treant soon, and then another one soon after that.
He's giving a lot of experience to the Blade Master with those Treants. It's 20 per tree. So close to level 2 already. Sentinel here. Nice to see the army moving out. If there's an army and if it's moving out. No war mill yet. So he's most likely not gonna go for the tower push again.
Blade Master moving out into the middle of the map. I like that. Wouldn't mind him picking up a staff on the way in case he does have to come home. But now Moon is going to be creeping to level 2, I mean. But that's not even good enough. He stole so many of the creeps. And I think this is the mistake in Sini's early game orc play. I think he focuses too much on gathering experience and items. Against a player like Moon and Foggy nowadays, kind of, it's all about fast expo. And this is such an easy cancel if you just look for it. But again, he's letting it come through.
And yeah, his items are quite underwhelming as well. Only a circlet, which he just bought. Now 2 Hunters and Treants and a Keeper in the base. Oh, 4 Treants actually. If he kills the shop, it's big. It's so big. Then no speed scroll, no clarity for the Shadow Hunter.
Look at the Ogre Model. He's not giving up aggro. This is a new bug in the new patch. Sometimes the creeps just don't give up the aggro. They just follow one unit around. Huh. It's so weird. Alright.
Shop is down. And a grunt falls as well.
It's not microing it back.
Nope. Sini's overwhelmed, man. Level 2 for the Keeper all of a sudden. Now we have Entangle.
And that was a big mistake. He had to pull that grunt way into the back. And if Moon wants to go for that kill, then he's going to take a lot of burrow shots.
Dude, he kills the altar.
I can repair it though, can't he? Oh my god, if he can. There's bouncing glaives here.
Yep.
Oh, dude, you have to repair this. You have to repair this.
Trying to force a TP on the Keeper. Damage is missing now, but he's right-clicking. He's right-clicking and...
God!
No SH. Whoa, that is a horrendous late early game for the Chinese.
And guess what? He's TPing to his tree. That's so awesome.
Saving more time. Man.
Oh.
Brilliant play by Moon.
Yeah, beautiful by Moon. Exactly.
He's losing the Keeper to the creeps.
What?
Not that brilliant, I might add.
Are you serious right now, Moon?
He can't afford... Oh, Beastmaster second. What the hell?
Beastmaster is always decent. Why not?
Because a high-level Keeper is quite nice. But okay. Yeah, he saved some Moon Juice, but it was almost full Moon Worlds. This was not on purpose at all. There's no excuse for this, I guess.
Oh man, such awesome plays. When he killed the altar, by the way, he was also blocking the peons with his treants. It was so well done.
Yeah.
And then he dies to the creeps. Well, happens to the best of them, I guess.
So expansion and Entangle is done. Blade Master sees this, but of course way too late. He might be wondering, like, where's your Keeper? And maybe, yeah, that's why he keeps his army back, most likely, to prevent this, but man, this SH is so late. Double Engine of Wind! And improved bows upgrade as well. Could be Hippo Riders then. And tier 3, so it's, no, could still be.
I mean, he threw Sini back so much, man. He still doesn't have a second hero. Still doesn't have a Torrent Totem or a Bestiary. Oh my god. This is such a painful game.
It's an 8-minute second hero. That happens to humans if they expand, but usually never to orcs. Double claw on the keeper, by the way. Nice. But Blade Master has a ring and boots. This is so sweet. Sells the ring. But I thought it was great. Gets the heal scroll for it. That's worth it. Imbo potion for the keeper. And yeah, they're dancing a little. You won't get me. Na 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 na.
Oh, he's taunting him right now. Look at the pigeons. Look at the pigeons, bitch.
And he's moving over again with peons. He has a war mill, so this is again the tower push. But
it's only 3 grunts this time. Yeah. There's no walkers, no spirit link.
Talents now. Old
and
school.
3 1 heroes. Oh, the hex. Is he actually going for hex? But there's Moonwells here. Oh, so nice. It's Serpent Wards again.
Serpent Wards first. Okay. Sini, you're with your back against the wall. How can you make this work? Tower is coming. He's at 40 supply. Stuck, can't go for reinforcements, but of course he's investing all his resources into towers and maybe a shop again.
It's looking pretty good here. Now Moon faced off against this earlier, and he couldn't hold his expo. Had some time to adjust. What's he gonna do differently? He went for talents this time. Oh, the keeper dropping damn low. But will survive just barely. Taking a lot of damage here against the grunts. Has to be careful. Finally, walkers are coming in. And now he's going for the towers. One of them is certainly going to cancel. And the hunts, we're still not healthy hunts here. Doesn't look like any of these towers will be coming up.
Berserker dies in the back as well. The main damage dealer is out trying to get more towers up. Blade Master with Fury Fire tanking a lot of damage as well. Serpent Wards are doing a decent job. Oh, the Hunters are about to fall. It's big experience for Sini. But good micro as well. Oh, the Keeper. Nice healing.
Drive-by with the School of Healing. That was nice. SH here very far forward, but there's not really much hero kill potential in this Night Elf army. Blade Master is sharking around for the kill. The Keeper should be getting away. They have the equal movement speed. Just can't stop walking. But this has been held.
Ooh, Shadowhunter dies. And
so
GG. Yeah. Couldn't get the hero kill there. And that's it. Moon, fairly easy. Making it into the quarterfinal. Where he will meet a fellow Korean, either So-In or Sok. Sini, nice idea, but not the best execution, I guess. But certainly, I think a foundation to a cool strategy.
Yes. Especially map number 1, that timing was really on point. And imagine if he has a better early game, if he delays that expansion by a minute or so. But I think that's something against many Night Elves you have to look out for, especially Moon and Foggy. Early expansion. That's what they've always loved. That's what they've been doing against Human for years, against Undead even sometimes, and nowadays with the Keeper even against Orc. And again, just go for better scouting. Go for a 2-borrow tech maybe for more grunts. It's such an easy cancel if you just find it.
Indeed. So we have 5 out of 8 quarterfinalists. Yesterday, Colorful and Fast, Foggy and Lucifer. Today, Moon as the 3rd Night Elf following. And yeah, So-In or Sok will be his opponent. That's gonna be our next best of 3 coming up soon. And then we go to the very bottom of the bracket with Sonic TBC and Shao KK Shishi. Could be 4 Night Elves, man, in the quarters. But yeah, no Night Elf next time. We have Human versus Orc coming up. We go into a tiny little break, and then we're back with Shenkui Cup, Day 2.